I'm Megan Harless. I'm a military spouse of 15 years, an Army veteran, and an advocate for PCS reform.
Hello, my name is Jessica Manfrey. I am a military spouse of almost 16 years, and I'm an advocate for all sorts of issues, mainly mental health, family support, and resources. Megan, so when should families start considering homeowners insurance and renters insurance, and why is it important?
Now, when you get ready to move, you get ready to PCS, it's important to get renters insurance, even if you have homeowners insurance, because at some point, that homeowners insurance is going to stop. You will need the renters insurance to cover your household goods while they are in transit and while they are in storage. And those are two important questions to ask when you are shopping around for a renters insurance policy. There are some policies that are very specific, only stuff in your home, and that's why it's important when you shop around for those policies and you call various companies to ask them, does it cover it in transit when we PCS? Does it cover it in storage if it has to be stored for a month until we can get into our new home? If it doesn't cover those instances and something happens, unfortunately you're going to be out of pocket on money. You won't be able to file that claim.
I'm going to have you elaborate on that just a little bit, because we both have known families who were like, well, the military's moving me. All my stuff on that truck is insured. I'm good to go. I don't need to activate anything until I get where I am going. Please talk about why that is not the case.
Yes, so your household goods when they are in transit is insured by the TSP, the Transportation Service Provider, at $6 per pound up to $75,000. So if your shipment is only 10,000 pounds, its max liability will only be $60,000. If for some reason you have a catastrophic loss, should a fire happen on your truck, should there be mold or some other kind of issue, you may need more than that $60,000 or that $75,000 to replace the contents of your home. That's where you would file with the TSP for the max liability for what your claim is, and then anything additional over that they do not pay, you would then file with your private insurance. And it's important, if you have renter's insurance, don't cancel it before you move. Just keep it in place as long as it covers your goods in transit and in storage. When you get to your new destination, just call and update the policy with your new address.
Can you touch a little bit on how not all items are the same? Like, we may think that we have a certain value in our house and that our policy is good enough. By our house, I mean household, but what about the really expensive stuff? Do we have to have separate policies for that? And if we do, why?
Yeah, so some of your items that you have in your home may be of extremely high value. Sometimes it's jewelry, sometimes it's collections of various sorts, sports memorabilia, high value items, and those types of things may not necessarily be covered under your renter's or homeowner's policy. And for those types of things, you'll need to verify with the company that you go through and see if they need their own specific personal property policy to be able to insure those items. So if you have anything like that, maybe it's an heirloom piece of jewelry that's been passed down for generations, it's worth quite a bit of money, you may need to look at having a personal property policy specifically for that piece of jewelry.
Megan, thank you for elaborating on that. I think a lot of people, when they think about insurance or having to go into that kind of decision making, it can be overwhelming, and I think you made it really simple and easy for us and really stress the importance. So
yeah, absolutely happy to help educate on the needs and the whys of why you need to have your items insured privately with your own policy and not just rely on the moving company.